Popping into the room. Happy Thursday? Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Glad to see you. Welcome to the Daily Antidote of Song. I don't remember what day this is, but hopefully somebody's going to cue me in. I'm so glad all of you have joined today. We are here in our Lullabies week at the Daily Antidote of Song. It has been a beautiful, beautiful week. And I'm super excited to have a guest in the room with us today who is coming in from Malaysia, where it is midnight. Let's all please give some waking up vibes to Cheryl Tay coming in from Malaysia. And we will get back to Cheryl in a minute after we say hi to everybody. So welcome everybody to the Daily Antidote Song. In case you're new to us, we are one song every day at noon Eastern Time, free right here in this room. Join us anytime. Please help me wave hello to all the folks on the live stream. Hello, live stream. Thank you for being with us today, live stream. Hello, of course, to Cheryl in Malaysia. Hi to Jaden, who's running the tech for us today from Silver Spring, Maryland. Hi, Deborah in Kentucky. Hello, Kevin in DC with the golden flute. Hello to, I think that's Aloysius in Western Mass. Nice to see you. Hello to Susan G Susan G from Ohio in Seattle. Nice to see you today. Hi to Mabel and Bear in Massachusetts. Hello to somebody connecting to audio. Hello to Arlene in California. Hello, Deli in Silver Spring, Maryland. Hi, Jim in New York City. Hello to Pauline and William in Newcastle, UK. Hello, William. Glad you're here today. And hi, Pauline. Glad to see you too. Sheila in North Florida. Hello. Kate in Charlottesville. Ann in Nashville. Archie and/or Hindi in Toronto. Curly Tops in Vermont. I think that's Leanna only at the moment. Hi to Bob in Albany. Dennis Donnelly is here from Victoria, British Columbia. And Dennis is actually who introduced us to Cheryl Tay. So hi, Dennis. I'm glad you made it today. Hi to Kathleen in Albuquerque, Susan in Seattle, Storm in Massachusetts, Nancy's Irish Cow in Washington State, Kevin Ennis in New Hampshire in the hospital. Let's give Kevin a lot of love right now too. Kathy in Virginia, glad to see you. And let's see who's here on page 2. We have Carolyn in Boise, who's reminding me that today is 1,139 days of the Daily Antidote Song. Very cool. Laris from the UK in Texas. I love the musical people here. It's really awesome. Who else is where they're not supposed to be, or where they are supposed to be? Anne in Silver Spring, Maryland. Hello. Trish in Victoria. Linda in Orcas Island. Ruth in Birmingham, UK. Linda in Concord, Mass. Amanda and Miles in Michigan. Hello and hello, guys. Kathy in Colorado. Jamie in Victoria. Hoda in British Columbia. Dawn of the Curly Tops over there in Vermont. And folks who are off video today, Tusi, Martha in Oregon, Dick and Kathy in Victoria, probably also know Cheryl Tay, and Amos in Massachusetts, Lynn in Connecticut, Marcia Dale, hi Caroline in DC, and Isabel in Florida, Sandy in Western North Carolina, Gary in Mass, Carol in Connecticut, and I think still some folks jumping in the room. If I missed you on the hello end, oh, Annette in California, I will definitely get you on the goodbye end. Let's all take a deep breath. Thank you, everybody. I'm so glad everybody's here, and I'm super excited to have Cheryl Tay back. We think for the third, maybe second or third time, or maybe more. We can't really even tell, but we're so glad she's here. And I'm excited because Cheryl's bringing us a lullaby that we talked about a long time ago. And in fact, part of Lullaby Week was because I knew Cheryl had a lullaby. But I'm also excited because Cheryl, we're going to see her again in 2 days. 2 days our time and 2 days her time. But it'll be 6:30 in the morning for her at our community sing on the 21st at 6:30 p.m. our time. So let's all make sure we show up again to see Cheryl then. And for now, let's give her a big warm welcome for staying up till midnight to sing with us. Hey, Cheryl, glad you're here.
Hi, everybody. Hi, good evening, good afternoon, good morning to some of you.
And so, Cheryl, I know you've brought a song today that has 2 parts or 2 versions. Can you tell us about what you brought, and can you teach us how to sing with you?
Okay, sure. So I'm just going to introduce the song. First, I want to say hi to Dennis. Thank you so much for introducing, the Daily Antidote to us during the pandemic. So the song I'm going to teach you, it's more of a Malaysian folk song, like a children's song, so not so much of a lullaby. But I think the type of music, the sort of the lilt in the melodic line makes it like a lullaby. So it's called Ikan Kekek. Ikan means fish, right? So Kekek is a type of fish. It's like a pony fish. That's what it's called, I think. And so it's a style of composition based on the Malaysian, what we call a pantun, a form of poetry. So it's got 4 rhyming lines in then like an A B rhyming scheme. So normally the first 2 lines is a bit of a preamble, and the last 2 lines deliver the true message of the poem, really. Like usually some advice or some teasing. And in the case of this song, it's quite cute because there's 2 versions of the song, as Joe mentioned. The first version that we're going to sing, what I'm going to call the second version, it's a shorter version, and it's about a little bit of advice. So you'll see that because I have the translations up there. The first version is about how to cook the fish and what type of fish and how you would cook the various types of fish. So it's quite cute. So without further ado, let me just sing through the shorter version of the song. But before that, I think you can let me put on the screen so you can see the song and the translation. I like showing the translation so that you have an idea of what you're singing. Can you see that? Can everyone see that? Yeah. So it just means ponyfish, croakerfish, and then the third line is like, if you would like to be intelligent, you come learn and study hard and don't be lazy, right? And then there's a little bit of a verse that says, the sea is calm, the boat floats towards the bluff. And then the 2 lines, the heart recalls and the mouth smiles, good deeds are exalted. Okay, so I'm just going to sing through that. And I'm using a tongue drum today to play because I thought a tongue drum might just be a little bit more lullaby-ish and put me to sleep. How about that? So, can you all hear that? So it goes like this. Ikan kekek ma iloy iloy, ikan gelama ma ilai ilai. Nanti adik nak jadi pandai, mari belajar jangan lalai. Tenang-tenang air di laut, sampan golek mudik ke Tanjung. Hati terkenang, mulut tersenyum, budi yang baik rasa dijunjung. Ikan kekek, oi, ikan kekek, ikan kekek, oi, ikan kekek. So that's the short version of this little song.
That was beautiful, Cheryl. Thank you so much. So can we actually, would you mind if we pulled the lyrics down from the screen, use them in the chat and sing it with you through?
Sure, let me put that there and then, yeah. Okay, is that better? Okay.
Yeah, well, so now we'll watch you. And can you show us the tongue drum?
Yeah, so this looks like this.
Here, one sec.
Quite nice. It has like... It's putting you to dreamland, hopefully. So yes. Let's sing it together one time, the second version, okay? This is your starting note. 2, 3. Ikan kekek ma iloy iloy, ikan gelama ma ilai ilai. Nanti adik nak jadi pandai, mari belajar jangan lalai. Tenang-tenang air di laut, sampan golek mudik ke Tanjung. Hati terkenang, mulut tersenyum, budi yang baik rasa dijunjung. Ikan kekek, oi, ikan kekek, ikan kekek, oi, ikan kekek.
Woo! Thank you so much, Cheryl. That's really beautiful. So, before you tell us about the other lullaby, can we chat a little bit about what you're doing this month? Because you're doing some pretty fascinating stuff this month.
Yes, I am. So May is my birthday month. So during the pandemic, what happened was because people couldn't sing in person, so I did a little bit of like an open mic mini concert kind of thing over Zoom. And then that was in 2021, and then 2022 we did it again, but in person, and it was a good opportunity for people just to come together and sing. And then we thought it'd be nice to raise some funds. So one of the organizations that I support is called Perak Women for Women. Perak is a state in Malaysia. It's about in the main capital city is Ipoh, and it's about 2.5 hours from where I am. I'm in the capital city in Kuala Lumpur, and they do amazing work up there for especially women living in the estates, and for what we call the B40, the more underprivileged people. And I have gone up there and done some fundraising for them. I have brought my choir up to sing for them before the pandemic. So we thought it'd be nice to, do an annual giving to this group. So I've done a few things already. I've had a comedy afternoon. I've had some batik painting sessions, and I've had another a session called Music and Me. And end of this month, I'm going to have my 3 choirs. So I run 3 choirs now. I'm going to have all the 3 choirs come together for an afternoon of singing to each other, and also have some of the people do solos, kind of like an open mic. And so, yeah, so that's going to be fun. And so far, I've raised about 4,000 ringgit. So that's about 1,000 US. Yeah.
That's
Um,
beautiful. Cheryl,
yeah.
thank you so much. So tell me again, you call it your birthday month of giving. How do you say it?
It's my birthday month, so it's part of my annual giving.
Okay. I just think that's the coolest thing. Like, you've inspired me to rethink the entire notion of my birthday now. And I think July is now going to be a whole other thing. What a cool thing to do, to spend the entire month of your birthday sort of celebrating by thinking about how you can support something else, and, doing
Yeah, I
individual
mean,
activities.
I think I have enough. I'm pretty privileged to have a roof over my head, meals on the table. So, and I don't need anything more. If nothing, the pandemic taught me that I don't need anything more. I don't need any more shoes or presents or jewelry. I don't need anything, right? I have enough. Because I only have 10 fingers. I can't wear so many rings. I can't wear a lot of we couldn't even wear nice clothes during the pandemic. We didn't go out. So we have enough. I have enough, right? So it's time
That's
to just give back to others in our community. Yeah.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Cheryl. So, Cheryl and I were talking ahead of time about, how we might be able to give to this organization. And there's not actually a method besides giving to Cheryl, who gathers it all and actually drives up there and brings them a check. So we are going to put Cheryl's PayPal link in the chat for anybody who wants to donate to this incredible cause that she's doing. And it is one of the ways I talked Cheryl into staying up till midnight one day, and then 2 days later getting up at 6:30 in the morning, was that she's going to be able to be in here and sort of bringing us into her circle of giving. And so, Cheryl, thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for being here and doing all of that.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you'd love to tell us about what you're up to these days, before we shift to your other song?
Yeah, so I'm pretty blessed. I'm running 2 choirs, and then I also teach at a senior citizen center. And in July, I'll be going to Australia to conduct a music workshop with a choir there. So that's really exciting. And I've just been busy, I guess, just taking some art classes myself and teaching. And yeah, that's about it, really.
That's so neat. I want to come to where you live so that I can be part of your batik class and whatever else you said. It all sounds. I'm gonna spend May next year in Malaysia. I've decided.
There
I'm
you
gonna.
go. Well,
Go.
I'll do it throughout the year, right? Because I mean, I'm expanding what I'm doing musically. So apart from music and singing, mainly I do singing, but I realize not everybody wants to sing. So I was thinking of other creative outlets for mainly seniors. So we were doing just like give it a try, try batik painting or try origami for one of the session. So we're gonna have macrame making soon. Yeah, just
That's
different things. Yeah, one off Bollywood dancing. I think it's on the books. Malaysian dancing. Yeah.
I love it. That's so neat. So I'm actually excited for you to be here for the community sing. And for anybody who's in here for the first time, on the 21st of every month, Carpe Diem Arts does a virtual community sing. Lots of us, same folks, are there, plus many others. And this month we've got some great people coming. I'll tell you about it again in a little bit. But one thing I'm excited about is that Cheryl is sharing with us at the Sing a video that she's made that we're going to get a chance to talk about, and you'll get to see some costumes in that. And we've also got more things we're going to talk about Malaysian culture through using her video and the song she's bringing. So please come and learn a little bit more about Malaysia. And Cheryl, can you tell us where you are in Malaysia?
I'm in Kuala Lumpur, which is the capital city. So if you fly to Malaysia, chances are you'll come into Kuala Lumpur and I can meet you. So anytime, if anyone comes over, please let me know.
That's amazing. I'm super excited to learn more about Malaysia. I think Cheryl said she's going to bring a map along with other things, so we get to learn a little
On
bit more.
Monday, yeah, yeah. I'm my Monday, your Sunday. Sorry. Okay.
So isn't that the coolest? It's going to be Sunday at our community sing, and Cheryl's already going to be in her Monday. That always confuses me to pieces,
Yeah.
but I'm super excited. All right, so Cheryl, I know you have one other version of the song. Can you tell us about
Yeah.
it and share it?
So I'm gonna put up the screen again because I need to translate it for you. Okay, can you guys see the screen? I think you can, right? Okay. So the melodic line, the chorus is at the top, the Ikan Kekek, you sang through that just now. It's got a different second line. It's got Nanti Adik, like later. Adik is what we call a younger child, like, so we refer to them as Adik in Malay. So Nanti Adik, like just wait, come back with mom, right? So this version is very cute because I think it's like a folk song, so you can make up lyrics as you go along. I would have thought that parents would have just made up lyrics, and as long as it rhymes, it's good to go. So this version is about like kind of like cooking and how to cook what fish. So let me translate it for you, right? So the first one is si ikan parang. So it's called a wolf herring fish. I don't know. That's what the translation says. And it says there, the second line says that the body is long and it's got like stripes. And then there's little meat on it, but it's a lot of bones. And then, but it's really nice if you make it into like a soup, a type of stewy soup. So that's the first verse. The second verse talks about the stingray, and it says the body's round and it's lots of meat on it. And it's really delicious if you make it into a curry. And don't forget to put in more chili. So that's the second verse. The third verse is about ikan galama, which is the croaker fish. And the body is scaly and it's red. There's a lot of meat, but it's very bland, the taste, like the meat is bland. So if you deep fry it, it's nice, but maybe not steam or in a curry. Then the fourth verse just summarizes it. So it says the croaker fish is bland. The second line says ikan tenggiri, which is another type of fish. It's very lemak is like it's a bit of an oily kind of fish, or very lemak means sort of like fatty. And then ikan parang is another type of the wolf herring. It's there's a lot of bones. And the ikan pari, which is a stingray, it's like round and it's full of meat. So that's the translation of the verses. I can imagine like a mom's kind of like rocking her baby to sleep or something, or her young child, and she's singing these verses. It's a way of perhaps imparting some knowledge about what type of fish to buy in the market, because depending on what you want to cook, perhaps, I don't know. What do you think?
That's great. I love it.
So do you want me to leave the lyrics on the screen or remove it?
Sure. Can we sing it once with them there and then once without?
Sure, can do that. So we'll start again. Ikan kekek mailoi-iloi, ikan galama mailai-ilai, nanti adik mailoi-iloi, pulang sama mailai-ilai. Ada satu si ikan parang, badannya panjang berbelang-belang. Isinya sikit banyak tulang, sedap dimakan kalau masak pindang. Ikan kekek mailoi-iloi, ikan galama mailay-ilay. Nanti adik mailay-ilay, pulang sama mailay-ilay. Second verse. Ada satu si ikan pari, badannya bulat penuh isi. Sedap dimakan kalau masak kari, jangan lupa taruh lebih cili. Ikan kekek mailoi-iloi, ikan gelama mailai-ilai. Nanti adik mailoi-iloi, pulang sama mailai-ilai. Ada satu si ikan gelama, badan bersisik berwarna merah. Isinya banyak tetapi tawar, sedap dimakan kalau goreng saja. Ikan kekek mailoi-iloi, ikan gelama mailai-ilai. Nanti adik mailoi-iloi, pulang sama mailai-ilai. Ikan gelama rasa tawar, ikan tenggiri lemak sekali. Ikan parang tulang bersepah, ikan pari bulat berisi. Ikan kekek mailoi-iloi, ikan gelama mailai-ilai. Nanti adik mailoi-iloi, pulang sama mailai-ilai. Ikan kekek, oi, ikan kekek, ikan kekek, oi, ikan kekek.
Woo! Thank you so much, Cheryl Tay. Let's all please give it up for Cheryl. Here, wait, we got to get you in gallery so everybody can clap. There we go. Please give it up for Cheryl Tay. Thank you so much, Cheryl. That was really, really
Thank
beautiful.
you. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. It's always really great to have you in here. And, it's really, I love the ways in which you bring knowledge in here that is sort of your cultural knowledge that we get to share in and learn about. And I love the notion of singing a lullaby to a baby that's imparting wisdom, like when you are an adult, here are ways you will be in the world. And yeah. So,
Yeah, I think children are like sponges, right? So when whatever you tell them, they will just absorb it like a sponge.
I think that's exactly right. Do you have it in you to sing maybe two of those verses again and a few of the choruses so that we can?
Sure, of course. So does anyone have any fish props that I can see? It's just bears.
All right, gang, come on, find your fish
Come
props.
on, do a treasure hunt. Go and
Yep.
dig out that frozen fish from your
Yeah. So you know
freezer.
what? While you guys are looking for your fish, I'm going to go ahead and tell you all about the community sing. I'll stall so you have more time to find
Okay.
fish. So on December 21, on May 21 at 6:30 p.m., we're going to have our community sing virtually. Please join us. We are celebrating Jewish American Heritage Month and Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month because both of those are May. And of course, we're celebrating mothers. So Karen Dale will be with us, bringing us Jewish songs and talking about Jewish culture. Irene Espiritu and Cheryl Tay will both be here celebrating with us Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. And Elena LaFulana is coming and bringing two amazing mother songs that are beautifully, beautifully heartbreaking. And I hope you will all join us for that. And actually, Elena and Karen will both be coming in from my dining room. So we're going to have a little local party that you guys get to all join in on while we're here. And I hope, so Cheryl, every year at Christmas, I do a dinner that's a traditional Italian Christmas Eve dinner. And we serve 13 different fish. And so if there's anybody on this screen who should have fish props, it's me, but I can't actually leave to go find them. But I swear I have fish props and I'll bring them next time. All right, I think we're ready. Cheryl, if you're ready.
Okay, I am. Is everyone ready to go through the fishy song this time again? Ikan kekek mailoi iloi, ikan gelama mailai ilai, nanti adek mailoi iloi, pulang sama mailai ilai. Ada satu si ikan parang, badannya panjang berbelang-belang. Isinya sikit banyak tulang, sedap dimakan kalau masak pindang. Ikan kekek mailoi-iloi, ikan gelama mailai-ilai, nanti adek mailoi-iloi, pulang sama mailai-ilai. Ada satu si ikan pari, badannya bulat penuh isi, sedap dimakan kalau masak kari, jangan lupa taruh lebih cili. Ikan kekek mailoi-iloi, ikan gelama mailai-ilai, nanti adek mailoi-iloi, pulang sama mailai-ilai. Ada satu si ikan gelama, badan bersisik berwarna merah. Isinya banyak tetapi tawar, sedap dimakan kalau goreng saja. Ikan kekek mailoi-iloi, ikan gelama mailai-ilai, nanti adek mailoi-iloi, pulang sama mailai-ilai. Ikan gelama rasa tawar, ikan tenggiri lemak sekali, ikan parang tulang bersepah, ikan pari bulat berisi. Ikan kekek mailoi-iloi, ikan gelama mailai-ilai, nanti adek mailoi-iloi, pulang sama mailai-ilai. Ikan kekek, oi, ikan kekek, ikan kekek, oi, ikan kekek.
Woo! Thank you so much to Cheryl Tay.
Thank you so much for everyone. Oh, look at all the fishies. Wow, you guys made it happen. And a
Yeah,
mermaid. Can we eat her?
yeah, they so made it happen. I was really amazed. Oh, wait, here's another fish that I missed. Trish, I'm going to get you on the spotlight. Oh, yeah, that was incredible. We had some fish all over the place here. So, for anybody who didn't see the fishies, you can go back and watch it on the live stream because we spotlighted all the fishies. So, thank you everybody for jumping in and jumping in. Sploosh. Okay, for jumping in and being part of a really fun day. And thank you so much. Let's all give it up again for Cheryl Tay. Thank you, Cheryl, for staying up
Sending
until
you Korean love hearts, okay?
That's great. All right, let's all wish Cheryl Tay a very nice sleep because it's now 12:30 midnight her time. Yep. Lots of love, Cheryl. We can't wait to see you again in a couple days.
See you guys soon.
Thank you, Cheryl. That's lovely to sing with you and can't wait for more. And thanks again to everybody for being here today. What a beautiful day here. I always love when something magical happens and it's like, 9.8 times out of 10, something magical happens in this room. All right, 9.95 times out of 10. So Cheryl, another magician in the room. And thanks, of course, to all of you for bringing all the magic. Thanks to everybody out there on the live stream. Great to have you with us today. And everybody, please help me wave everybody out. Cheryl, thanks so much. Good night. Have a great night. Lots of love. Bye, Ann in Nashville. And please check out the links in the chat, including Cheryl's link if you want to donate to the great cause that she's raising money for. And thanks, Cheryl, for all that hard work. Okay, Anne in Nashville, thank you. Hoda in British Columbia, points to all of these folks on the fishies. You can hold them up again if you want to, because yeah, I've got you all still pinned. So Anne in Nashville with the fishy, and Hoda with some beautiful fishy-like object back there. Linda in Concord with a starfish. Kathy in Virginia, a very, very either a quickly drawn fish or an amazing timing of drawn fish right near you. Carolyn with the mermaid in Boise, Idaho. Pauline in Newcastle with some fish-like object. Curly Tops, you're just there because you're adorable. All right, Arlene in California with amazing fish. Thank you. Deborah in Kentucky with a can of tuna fish. Okay, points to Deborah for that. That made me laugh. Kevin in DC with the golden flute. Susan G in Seattle, Ohio. Mabel and the Bears in Massachusetts. The bears are pretending. They dress up often. Exactly. See, the bears are swimming like fish. They're, I want to be a fish, mommy. All right. Dally in Maryland, thank you. Jim in New York City, thank you. Sheila in North Florida, thank you. Kathleen in Albuquerque. Susan in Seattle, who had some kind of fishy-like thing going on there for a minute. And yep, there we go. Another starfish. Awesome. Laris in Texas. So see, if Laris was in UK, she'd be holding up a fish. But she's in Texas, where there's not a lot of water, not a lot of fish. So we're all right. We'll give you points anyway. Anne in Silver Spring, Maryland, thank you. Trish and Victoria holding up an adorable fish. Yeah, a red fish. That's awesome. I love it. That looks like one of those kinds of fish. What are they called? The betta fish. Yeah, beautiful. Thank you so much, Trish. And Linda in Orcas Island, thank you. Ruth in Birmingham, UK, thank you. Kathy in Colorado, thank you. Jamie is now holding up a fish-like object, which is very cool looking. Thank you, Jamie. Or maybe that's a boat. That's right. Jamie's a boat guy. Jamie's a boat guy, so he knows all about fish. Don in Virginie's, Vermont, thank you for being here. Annette in California, thank you. Cricket, lovely to have you. Nancy's Irish cow, Nancy's Irish fish in Washington State. Archie or Hindi and or maybe, and Bob and a bear outside where there were also no fish, so another bear dressing up as a fish. Clive in Birmingham, UK, great to have you not on Ruth's screen today, but we love seeing you anyway and glad you come. Jaden, thank you for running Fabulous Tech. Bob in Albany, thank you. Amanda and Miles with a little fish emoji. Awesome. Points to you guys. Storm with fish-like objects. Thank you so much coming in from Mass. Aloysius, thank you for being here. Dick and Kathy in Victoria, Lynn in Connecticut, Caroline in DC, Gary in Mass, Carol in Connecticut, Jane in Texas, another place with a potential lack of fish, but we're really excited to see you. PK with the camera off, but thank you for being here today. Kevin Ennis in the hospital. Lots of love to you, Kev. We're all sending you so many vibes. Thanks again, everybody on the live stream. Please join us here tomorrow for more lullabies and in the community sing on the